Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Today I am preparing our Sunday breakfast. First, I am starting with our iced coffee. Here I am adding some ice to our cups, just up to about the past midway point. And once my ice is added, I am going to pour the espresso shot, just slow by slow. And then I'm going to stir it to get the coffee cold. So get it nice and chilled. And then once the coffee is nice and chill, I am going to add our almond creamer. And that's it for our Sunday coffee. Once my coffee is done, I am going to move on to the main dish. First, I am going to cut half of an onion, just dicing it up. Doesn't have to be perfect, just quick chops. So just give them a quick dicing. Once those are diced, I am now moving on to the chicken sausage. These are chicken andouille. I kind of like just a little smoky flavor that the andouille gives to the chicken sausage. So here I'm just chopping them up. I like to have them in nice little circles. And this is all the prepping there is for our breakfast. Now I'm going to move on to the pan. Once I add some oil and the oil is somewhat hot, I'll go ahead and add the onions. I'll saute the onions once they are translucent, so about a couple minutes. Just saute them around the pan. Make sure they get the nice aroma. Just move them around, make sure the oil is getting to every piece of the onion. And then while the onion's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and just get my plate ready. So here I am going to take out our plate for the breakfast. Just set that aside. And then I'm going to toast our bread. I got these croissant bread that I'm really excited to try. I also think it'll be really good as French toast maybe next week. So once the bread's toasting, I'm going to add 3 eggs directly onto the pan. Once the egg is added, I'm going to add some salt, some pepper, and some Italian seasoning. Don't really measure, just give them a nice little sprinkle of each. So here's my pepper. And then I like to add this Italian seasoning. It has a little bit of spice to it as well. So once the seasoning is added, I'll go ahead and scramble the eggs right on the pan. Just give them a nice little stir, get them nice and scrambled. And once the eggs and the onion are done, I'm going to move them onto my plate and move on to the sausage. I don't add any oil because the sausage kind of releases its own little juice. So I just kind of get them sauteed just a couple minutes on it. So I'll go ahead and add the sausage, get them nice warmed and browned a little bit. And while the sausage is added, I add just a little bit of cheese on my eggs. And here's a close-up of the eggs. And then here's my sausage, just getting them nice and sauteed on my pan. And I just, give them a little stir to get an even heat amongst the sausage. So just get them flipped on each side. Once they're done, I move them onto my pan. And here's my toast. So once the toast is done, I'm gonna just put some jam on my toast. This is Marionberry jam that we got from the Lavender Festival last week. So let's get them spread on my toast. And here is a close-up of my breakfast. Hope you all had a great weekend.